I've currently got my video assistant, Oliver, pinning me down to make sure that I don't break any more bones. We had been talking about me accidentally writing a book, and I wanted to talk about how I got here. The first book that really kind of opened my eyes was one called UFO of God, and it was written by a man named Chris Bledsoe. And his story is really intriguing, enough so that it got the attention of NASA and some three-letter agencies, and it really opened my eyes to the possibility that things are, you know, not as we've been told for so long. The next book that really struck me was called Earth: A Love Story by a woman named Robin Lasseter. Her book really was something different. It's hard to describe. It's an account of her strange experiences throughout her life, and it's almost like poetry in some sense. It's very raw, very you'll just have to read it. And in fact, Robin, I believe, still has her audiobook that she recorded herself as the beginning of her podcast, which is also called Earth: A Love Story. The book resonated with me so strongly that I reached out to the author and told her that I wish there were more stories like hers. I wish people were more comfortable telling these stories because, they're so interesting and so compelling a lot of times. And I jokingly said, is there any way that I could manifest into existence a book of these stories, like short stories from actual people who have had actual experiences? And she said, yeah, I think you can manifest that into existence, and I'd be happy to help you. And so she turned it back on me, and that's kind of how where it all began.